With me is the Prime Minister of Bhutan. So welcome to WION. It's great to have you with us again.
Welcome to Bhutan, and it's great to have you in Bhutan, particularly to take part in the Global Peace Prayer Festival.
Thank you so much, sir. I wanted to begin on this festival, this massive gathering at the heart of Thimphu. What's the main aim of this festival? What's the message Bhutan wants to give to the world?
Well, in Bhutan, we have a very strong spiritual tradition of conducting prayers for peace, peace of all sentient beings. And while we do this at a family level, we've done this under the patronage of His Holiness, the Chief Abbot of Bhutan, at a national level, at various districts. And this year, at the command of His Majesty the King, we are conducting it at an international level, hence the Global Peace Prayer Festival. And His Majesty has commanded that we do it at this time to coincide with His Majesty the Fourth King's 70th birth anniversary.
Sir, perhaps you can talk about, if you can talk about the gathering here. I believe monks from across the world have been invited to come here.
Yeah, I mean, we've reached out to many people, spiritual masters, monks, accomplished practitioners throughout the world in various denominations, particularly of Vajrayana Buddhism, but also Mahayana Buddhism and Theravada. And then we have many practitioners and Hindu spiritual masters as well. And so we are all congregated with just one purpose, to offer prayers for global peace.
Sir, let's just walk around as well so that we can have a wider view of this festival which is underway. Continuing with the message of peace by Bhutan. The message of peace by Bhutan is unique by not only holding this festival, but the way you measure progress. You measure progress by happiness, and you do not measure progress by GDP. So what's the message Bhutan can give to the world which is riddled with conflicts?
Well, we're not looking to pass on any particular message. However, as you correctly noted, our development philosophy, one that is the royal vision of our monarch, is gross national happiness. And the very purpose of gross national happiness is to enhance the happiness and well-being of our people. So whatever we do, whether it is governance, democracy and governance, sustainability and conservation of the environment, culture and tradition, spirituality, economic growth, free education, free healthcare, ultimately it is about enhancing the happiness and well-being of our people. Now the Global Peace Prayer Festival is to remind us that peace is important. Without peace, you cannot enjoy happiness and well-being. And as such, everybody you see here, and many are online also, have joined us collectively with just one mission, which is to offer prayers for global peace and to commit to doing whatever one can to further global peace.
Moving forward, now next week will be packed with this festival, the monarch's birthday, and the visit of the Prime Minister as well. So my question to you is, how do you see India-Bhutan relationship? How do you see the relationship going forward as well?
Well, it's not just next week. Even as we speak, our entire royal family, and in particularly His Majesty the King, Her Majesty the Queen, His Majesty the Fourth King, and their Majesties the Queen Mothers, are fully involved in taking part, in guiding us, in leading the Global Peace Prayer Festival. So they're not waiting for next week. This is His Majesty the King's royal vision, and he has guided us to where we are, and he has supported us to get to organizing this unprecedented gathering of people, worshippers, at one go, offering prayers for global peace. Now, in terms of India and Bhutan relations also, this Global Peace Prayer Festival, many people don't seem to know, is a collaboration between the governments of India and Bhutan. So we've worked very closely with the Indian Embassy here and the government of India, and they have very generously supported us to conduct the Global Peace Prayer Festival. Going forward, next week, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is going to honor us. He's visiting here as a guest of honor. He's going to visit here. He's going to be here on the 11th of November. And on the 11th of November, our beloved fourth king turns 70 years old. And so he's coming here to take part in the birthday celebrations, but also to take part. Remember, my elder brother, Prime Minister Modi ji, my mentor, he is not just a political leader, he's also a spiritual master. And so to have him here during such a significant, unprecedented gathering of spiritual souls and spiritual energy, to have him here bless the gathering is, I think, very important for us. But he's here, and we are going to do many, we will have many events also to further the bilateral relations between our two countries, one of which is Prime Minister Modi and His Majesty the King are going to jointly inaugurate the Puna Sanchu 2 hydropower project. This is a massive 1,000 megawatt project. And then they're going to relaunch the start of the Puna Sanchu 1 hydropower project, 1,200 megawatts. And a lot more is going to be conducted. In addition, tomorrow is the 8th, and we will be receiving some very sacred relics of Lord Buddha. And at His Majesty's command and wish, it is His Majesty's command and wish that the worshippers here, Bhutanese but also international worshippers, be permitted to view and offer prayers and worship Lord Buddha's sacred relics.
I was coming on that point. India sending the relics. How significant it is?
India is sending it. It shows that we are on the same page when it comes to spiritual collaboration, not just political, developmental collaboration, not just overall friendship, but also at the spiritual level, we are on the same page. And we are deeply, deeply grateful to Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji for allowing us to receive and to worship this very, very sacred relic of Lord Buddha. I see it as a gift of Prime Minister Modi, my elder brother, to the people of Bhutan and to all worshippers from around the world who have congregated here and will have the opportunity to view, to pray, and to receive blessings from these holy relics.
So you have emphasized on Prime Minister Modi being your elder brother, your mentor as well. Perhaps if you can shed light on this relationship, if you can perhaps elaborate more on this.
Well, when you talk of elder brother, it's an elder brother takes care of the family. Yeah, and he is very caring for me. He's loving to me. In his presence, I feel the warmth of brotherhood. And therefore, very early on, as early as 2014, when we first met, I saw him as an elder brother. A mentor, simply because he is such an exemplary leader, a political leader and a spiritual master, that through his action, I get a lot of lessons, so he's a mentor.
Sir, one significant announcement that happened just few weeks ago was the railway project that will connect India to Bhutan. Now, if you can perhaps shed light as to how significant this railway project will be in terms of providing connectivity between India and Bhutan, because the first time a railway is coming into Bhutan from India.
Well, this further cements our friendship. So Bhutan is landlocked, and we are connected to India and through India to the rest of the world. We have always enjoyed road connectivity, and then we've had air connectivity, and then digital connectivity, and this has furthered the movement of people and trade between our two countries. And now with rail connectivity, it's just going to further strengthen this connection between our two great countries and our two great peoples.
Sir, and Gelfu, the project, How do you see India's support in that? This project is seen as key to the future of Bhutan in many ways, creating employment as well. So, how significant it is for Bhutan and how India can help in this project?
Well, the Gelfu Mindfulness City is extremely significant for Bhutan and the future of Bhutan. Make no doubt about it. But it is also important for the world to see how it is possible, to organize urban living while also balancing, enjoying social balance and cultural balance and environmental balance, along with a competitive economy. So the Gelfu Mindfulness Project, in that sense, is important not just for Bhutan and Bhutan's future, but also for the future of the world. For India, it is also important because obviously it is not just in the Indian neighborhood, it is bang on the border of India and border with India. And as a result, Indian businesses can enjoy all the advantages of Gelfu in their neighborhood. And Gelfu will be a gateway of investment, a safe haven for investment, but also a gateway of investment to India and beyond India, to South Asia and all of Asia. So this is important for Bhutan, and this is why His Majesty the King, not just his royal vision, but he is spearheading, he is leading the construction of this, the realization of this very important project. This is also important for India, and this is why the Indian government, Prime Minister Modi, is personally and unconditionally supporting us in this very important project.
You're looking at any timeline when it can be completed, sir?
There's no timeline, it has already started.
Okay.
And it'll just keep growing now,
Okay.
in line with His Majesty's vision, in line with the support and the expectation of Prime Minister Modi also.
And the railway connectivity project, will it help the Gelfu project?
Yes, it will, because it's going to be directly linked to Gelfu. So the transport of people, of goods, is going to be made much more convenient and a lot more cheaper.
So there you have it, the comments of the Bhutanese Prime Minister on India-Bhutan relationship, about the Global Peace Festival that is underway, and also essentially about the upcoming visit of the Prime Minister to Bhutan. With video journalist Piyush, Sidhant, Sibal for WION in Thimphu, Bhutan.